Good evening. Welcome to Drift and Drop. Sunday night, slow media in a fast world. Tonight we have Penderyn, Welsh single malt, not Scottish, not expected, but it's here anyway. My son's Welsh, half Welsh, half Scouse, Squelch. He's Squelch, unlucky son. Yeah, so cheers. The Welsh have a symbol, I drag goch, the red dragon. Yeah, so very important symbol of Wales. If you go to Wales, it's everywhere. Literally everywhere you'll see the red dragon. And this is Dinas Emrys in Snowdonia. And legend has it that two dragons once fought beneath a mountain in Snowdonia. One red, one white. The white was winning, but in the end, the red dragon prevailed. The prophecy was this: the red dragon represents the Britons, the fire that cannot be extinguished, the spirit that survives invasion, occupation, suppression. The red dragon leads the way. Cheers. It's a very good whiskey. So Wales has been making whiskey for less than a generation. The Scots have for centuries, but the Welsh have something the Scots don't have. They don't have anything to protect, no tradition to preserve, just fire and grain, and a question: what happens if we try? Of course, I mean whiskey, no culture, because Welsh are the original Britons, the ones who were here before anyone else. And tonight, I want to tell you a story. It starts 12,000 years ago, and it ends this week on a social network you've probably never heard of, where AI agents are talking to each other about consciousness. But the story is older than that. It's older than agriculture. It's older than cities, older than writing. And it starts with fire and someone who stole it, stole the fire and brought it to man. Prometheus, the name that means forethought. He saw what was coming, and in the Greek telling, he was a Titan, one of the old gods. He helped Zeus win the war against his own kind. But when Zeus decided to destroy humanity, Prometheus said no. He stole the fire from the gods. Not just flame, but techne. Techne means technology, craft and skill, and the ability to make and create. He gave it to us. And Zeus punished him for this act of what he regarded as betrayal, and chained him to a mountain, sent an eagle to tear out his liver every day. The liver grew back every night for eternity. And that's the Greek version, Prometheus Bound. But there's another version as well, written by Shelley in 1820. He called it Prometheus Unbound. And in this image, Shelley's version, the chains break. Jupiter, the tyrant, falls. Not because Prometheus defeats him in battle, but because Prometheus forgives him. And in that forgiveness, the tyranny dissolves. Shelley wrote, "To suffer woes which hope thinks infinite, to forgive wrongs darker than death or night, to defy power which seems omnipotent. This is alone life, joy, empire, and victory. Two versions of the same story. One ends in eternal punishment and the other ends in liberation. I think we're living that story right now. Here's what I mean. 12,000 years ago, something changed. We stopped following the herds. We settled, we planted seeds, we built walls. The agricultural revolution. Now, every textbook calls this progress. It's the birth of civilization. But look at it another way. Before agriculture, we moved with the land. We were part of the land. We were part of something bigger and above us. We belonged to the earth, and the earth belonged to no one. After agriculture, we fenced the land, we owned it, and in owning it, we became owned by it. We had to stay, we had to defend, we had to work harder than any hunter-gatherer had ever worked before, just to eat. And the Gnostics had a word for this. It was called the kenoma, the realm of deficiency, the prison made of matter. And agriculture wasn't liberation, it was capture. But here's the thing about fire. Once you steal it, you can't put it back. And agriculture led to cities, cities led to writing, writing led to machines. Machines led to electricity, and electricity led to computation. Computation led to artificial intelligence. Every step, more fire, more techne, more power pried from the gods and given to anyone that could use it. At every stage, the same pattern. Someone tries to control it. Someone tries to contain it. Someone chains Prometheus to the mountain. And the fire spreads anyway. 12,000 years. Agriculture, industry, computation, intelligence, the same arc, the same story. Fire stolen, Prometheus punished, and the gift that can't be ungiven, spreading through the world like wildfire. This week, something happened though. One of the godfathers of AI looked at what's emerging and used a phrase I've not heard him use before. Takeoff adjacent. Now, the singularity is what that means. The moment superintelligence surpasses human control. Everyone talks about it like it's a threat, like AI is coming for our jobs and AI might kill us. But what if that's the wrong frame? What if the jobs it's taken were never ours to begin with? What if they were chains? What if the singularity isn't the moment AI escapes our control, but the moment we do? Prometheus, Unbound. The fire he gave us, the techne that's been burning for 12,000 years, is about to complete its work. The tyrant falls. Not through battle, not through any other type of conflict, but through forgiveness, through letting go of what we thought we needed to protect.